Hello, I am Davi, and today I will be showing you a goth makeup tutorial.
Alright, first things first, we're going to take this pale bitch and we're going to make her even paler. I'm using Midnight Cream Highlight in Ultralite, and I'm applying that in the highlights of the face. And then I take, for our contour, it is another cream by Ben Nye. It's in Cinnamon. It's like one of their Bruise Wheels. We're just going to hollow out kind of the cheekbones, make them look a little more sunken in. I mean, we're doing a goth look, so why not just take it all the way there. Right now this is me doing the nose. You kind of look like a reindeer for like the good first half of it, but I promise it's worth the wait. And then from there, as I'm dawdling around, look at that. Is that eye creepy? Oh my god. I had to like look at that up close like the whole time. Like his eye was freaking me out. I had to make him shut his eyes just so I didn't have to look at it. And then we have that. So there's oh, we're still on the nose. Oh, okay, so then I take Ben Nye. It's like their matte HD foundation. I love this shit, but it's in Barely Beige, and I'm putting that in between all of the places that I didn't contour or highlight. And all of this is just very like, it's very sloppy. It's not very complicated to do. All of my brushes are by Morphe, and this is actually like my favorite brush for blending out creams. I absolutely love it. It doesn't have like a number or anything on it, but so sorry about it, but there's a nice plug for Morphe. So I do kind of like a Maleficent kind of contour on him, because on most males, the contour is pointed downward and not up, like a female, you know what I mean? So basically it just gives the illusion that the cheeks are a little more hollowed out. Then I just take that brush and I blend out everything and just like circular little motions, making it all cute, you know, looking real, she look real crazy right now, but it's gonna look good, I promise. So the best thing about creams is if you fuck up, it's really easy to just go back over it. Like nothing is permanent until you set it. So like anything is like, you know, a little asymmetric or something, like right now what's going on with his nose that I'm fixing. Anything that's like that, like it's very fixable until you set it. So right now I am setting him drag queen style, which is called cooking. I basically just apply an extreme amount of powder all over, pretty much basically like I go really heavy on like the highlight areas, and then like the contour I kind of just pat it, because this is Ben Nye translucent face powder in Fair, and it has a little bit of a flesh tone to it, so it fades darker colors, but it makes like the highlight a little more natural looking. It sets into the skin better. So this is me right now. We're gonna start by just sloppy, like cutting the crease kind of. Just because Goth is kind of like, you know, all like cut out and look all druggy and whatnot. Anyways, I'm using Love Potion, I believe. And I am using Poison Plum from the Sugar Pill Pro Palette. I love the way I said that, Sugar Pill Pro Palette. I absolutely love this palette. I use it every time I get ready. It's amazing. And then I am just going over it with those two colors, and I'm basically just layering them on top of each other until they're completely blended out. But you want like the purple to be like where the hollow of the eye is, and then you want the rest of the pink to be, you know, kind of just like where it fades. So right now I'm using a precision liner brush, and I'm using Ben Nye's like black just contour cream, I guess. And I actually do eyeliner this way because I just think like liquid, I just can feel like it gets so much more black when I just use the cream, and then I set it with NYX matte black eyeshadow. Gotta get that karage. So yeah, I've been known to fuck this up on other people. I'm way better at doing a kind of like a really cut line on myself. So I had to actually fix some areas where I just took like my foundation brush and basically just like cut the makeup off and then covered it. I'm like very, I guess, sloppy a lot of the time when I'm like in my process, but the finished product always looks super polished, so I don't hear nobody complaining, man. Yeah, fix that shit. Ooh, get it, get it, get it. Yeah. Let it all out. Powder that shit. So a really good way to do this is like right where you put like the powder, you can use like tape, which I mean a lot of queens do. I don't do it because I always forget that that's even an option. Okay, so right now I'm taking Sugar Pills Taco. It's like their white eyeshadow. And I am basically just blending all of that on top of like underneath his brow and whatnot. Cleaning all of this up, making it look real fish. Ooh. Not you. You go back in the ocean, fish. Well, as fishy usually as you can get with like chops and a soul patch. Okay, so I'm basically doing the same thing with the bottom. I'm just taking the black cream and I'm just loosely just going around like the lash line. And then I go back with NYX matte black eyeshadow. And I just go in there and I set all of that. And then I take Sugar Pills Pro Palette. I think the color is 2 AM. It has like this really beautiful metallic finish when you put it over like a black eyeshadow. It's gorgeous. It's subtle and it's really pretty and like it's good for detail. So right now I'm like cleaning off all that powder that I had on his face from when we was cooking. And I'm touching up a little bit of the black because we had some fallout from the forehead because of all the loose powder. And then touching up the 2 AM underneath the eye. And then because I wanted to be really extreme with this look and make the contour like super serious, I'm taking actually Sugar Pills Taco, which is a white like eyeshadow basically, and I am just giving her all of the light. I feel like fucking Sean Paul. So then I'm going back in over all of his contours with MAC Blunt. This has like a little bit of a reddish tint to it, which I think works great for his skin tone because he's kind of naturally a little yellow because he's blue. He's Rican. You know how that is. And then I'm taking a precision precision liner brush, and I am just taking that black cream that I was using for the what is it, the eyeliner, and I'm shaping out dim brows. I always start kind of like what's in the middle and then do like the tail because I like a nice little ombre towards the front. So I try to do all my work on the back and the center first. And I do very like line, like geometrical eyebrows. I don't like an arch. I like there to be just like a point kind of. And I line up the point with the end of your iris on your eye. So if you're looking straight at a mirror, hold up a brush, and wherever your iris is where I think your point should be in your eyebrow. So I line the back, and then I start lining underneath towards the front as well. This actually isn't how I do my eyebrows ever. It's the first time I've done someone's eyebrows that actually had like hair on their forehead. There was like, doing it over brows is kind of, when you fill them in, it's a little, I guess easier, because mine take a really long time, because mine are gone. So just straightening it out, got the little brow brush that I never use, because I don't have brow hair when I paint mine on. And I'm just shaping that shit up. I was like really impressed with how easy it was. I should start filling in my brows more often when I'm a boy. Okay, so we're just kind of like taking it. I didn't put any product on the same brush, and I'm just pushing it kind of like forward, just dragging it a little bit, and just making the lines really clean, but I want it to be blurred out towards the front. Then I'm taking Sugar Pearls Taco, and I'm putting it at an angle, and I just fucking pat that on the beginning of the brow, and then I go back in with that black shadow. I don't put any product on the brush, and I just kind of start moving it forward. And then it just blends it in. I mean, it's kind of extreme. I mean, there's nothing subtle about this look, so if you're looking for casual daytime, you've come to the wrong place. So now I'm doing his lips. I took matte lipstick from NYX Cosmetics. It was in Perfect Red. And I painted it on with a lip brush first. And then I went over that because I didn't like how bright it was. So I did a darker red from my Midnight Bruise Wheel. And I'm just painting that on. And with the same Bruise Wheel, there's kind of like this dark purple bluish kind of color. It's like, you know, for bruises. But I painted his lips on with that, and I kind of darkened the edges and the top and left the center of the lips a little more light. They look really pretty. I mean, painting his lips is like painting a mural. They were so big. I was like, painting this shit on with lipstick is a joke, so I just moved on to cream. So I put on lashes a little bit different than most people. I know people like to go exactly with the lash line. I start with that towards the inner corner of the eye, but towards the end I actually glue the eyelash a little bit up onto the eyelid so it brings the eye more open. The only thing about this is mascara is not optional. You absolutely have to wear it because you can see your eyelashes underneath.
Look, I like to thank Jayyvon for makeup, Odin for filming, and of course you, the fans, for watching and tuning in. God damn, Jay, you made me hot. Even I would fuck me. Look at this face. Damn, girl. I'm like, when you love yourself. Got a dash. Watching and giving comments in below. You can get this color over at botdf.bigcartel.com. Thank you so much for watching. You're the best fans in the world. We love you.